Hi everyone, and welcome to the live viewers and to the replay viewers. Hey, how are you? I'm actually doing our chat on Twitter about movies as every Friday, and today I would like to suggest you a great cult movie for the weekend, and is Network by Sidney Lumet of 1976. And this is a movie that it's really powerful from the point of view of describing what happens behind the scenes of the television industry of of a television network, and how people work there, and all the dynamics that are involved. So it's a very well made movie. And I would like to show you a scene from it that it's really a kind of you know uh, very meaningful scene, where the protagonist actually makes a big speech to make people think about the world they were living in that moment. So I'm just gonna turn the camera and show you, so that you can have a look, and then we'll have a few reflections afterwards. So just bear with me 1 second. And the camera. So I hope you get a clear vision, but I will put the link on my Twitter account, so you can just go back and watch better as much as you want. So but we'll just take a look together for the moment. It's a few minutes, but hang on, because what I have to say afterwards can be very challenging, and so there you go.
Yesterday, for further consultations with his government, he returned to the Vienna. This is Fletcher in Vienna.
Take two, Q Howard. I don't have to tell you things are bad. Everybody knows things are bad. It's a depression. Everybody's out of work or scared of losing their job. The dollar buys a nickel's worth. Banks are going bust. Shopkeepers keep a gun under the counter. Punks are running wild in the street. There's nobody anywhere who seems to know what to do, and there's no end to it. We know the air is unfit to breathe and our food is unfit to eat. We sit watching our TVs while some local newscaster tells us that today we had 15 homicides and 63 violent crimes, as if that's the way it's supposed to be. We know things are bad, worse than bad. They're crazy. It's like everything everywhere is going crazy, so we don't go out anymore. We sit in the house, and slowly the world we're living in is getting smaller, and all we say is, please, at least leave us alone in our living rooms. Let me have my toaster and my TV and my steel-belted radios, and I won't say anything. Just leave us alone. Well, I'm not going to leave you alone. I want you to get mad. I don't want you to protest. I don't want you to riot. I don't want you to write to your congressman, because I wouldn't know what to tell you to write. I don't know what to do about the depression and the inflation and the Russians and the crime in the street. All I know is that first, you've got to get mad. You've got to say, I'm a human being. God damn it. My life has value. So, I want you to get up now. I want all of you to get up out of your chairs. I want you to get up right now and go to the window, open it, and stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore. I want you to get up right now. Get up, go to your windows, open them, and stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore. Things have got to change.
How many stations does this go
out? You've got to get mad. You've got to say,
I know it goes to Louisville and Atlanta.
I'm not going to take this anymore. Then we'll figure out what to do about the depression and the inflation and the oil crisis. But first, get up out of your chairs, open the window, stick your head out and yell, and say, I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore.
Who are you talking to, Pat?
CEP Atlanta.
Are they yelling at Atlanta?
Are they yelling in Atlanta, Ted?
But first, you've got to get mad. You've got to say, I'm as mad as hell, bottom of your...
Son of a bitch! We struck the mother lode!
Stick your head out of the...
So we're watching a scene from Network Sidney Lumet, 1976, and I'm just gonna comment afterwards.
Right now, go to
Where you going? I want to see if anybody's yelling.
open it and stick your head out and yell and keep yelling.
Okay, so just me. Now, one thing that I was thinking about is, of course, this scene, is absolutely amazing itself. But what actually caught my attention, this time, more than any other times, was really the ending of this scene, when all the people are getting out of their windows and are starting to yell, as the TV host is asking them to do so. And if we just analyze this, from the point of view of what we have today with social networks, we can really see the way that communication is changing, because we have to think that this movie was made back in 1976, and they didn't have any social network at the time. So the only thing the TV host could ask them to do to get mad was to get their head out of the windows and yell, yelled, in order to show that, they were not agreeing, with the way the world was going. And nowadays, we can actually do this, and most people do this through social network, and especially through Twitter. So what we saw on this movie was actually what we could do before Twitter existed, or before Facebook existed. So I think that's a very, very interesting point, because somehow social network has become our window out in the world to express ourselves. So basically, we use social network in this way, but the reach, like, the outreach that we can have is definitely bigger than any windows of our homes. So, because, if you're yelling outside of your window, like, of course, all your neighbors are going to listen what you say, but it's a very, very small audience. Like, even if it was like the whole neighborhood listening but the audience would be very small. Nowadays, with social networks and with Twitter, for instance, like, we do have a bigger audience out there to listen to what we say. And if like in many live events, like even when there is like a live TV show, or a live event on television, most of us would use hashtags to actually include the hashtag in our tweet, so that our message could be seen by many other people. So again, like, if we go back to the fact that a movie like Network was in that moment, like, really a movie that was shaking people's mind. Now, we can say that we have the same kind of thing through social networks. So, like, if we put together the television of today with social networks, we kind of obtain, the same result, but, with a bigger outreach. So I thought, this was something very, very interesting, to think about, and because, it really shows the way our communication is changing, and, every one of us should actually use this window that we have out in the world through social media, and, just express yourself, and, let the world know what you think and what you feel. So if we just want to go out of our window or on social media and say anything we want, we can. So that's a great thing. So I really want to thank every one of you that is online at the moment, and I actually send a big thumbs up to everyone who has been watching this video. And I wish you all a very, very beautiful weekend. Enjoy. And, if you want to watch, good evening. Hi, Kimmy. How are you? Hi. So if you want to watch again, the clip that we were watching now, I'm going to put the link on my Twitter profile. So twitter.com/TishaOfficial, and I will put the link over there so you can watch again, and why not watch the whole movie during the weekend if you like to. Hello. And so have a beautiful weekend, guys, and talk to you soon. Bye.